Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another weekly analysis video and there's an opportunity that is wonderful, so I want to share it with us. It's just very clear so that in the coming days we can take advantage of it. Today is actually the 5th day of May 2024. So let's get right into it. So on the monthly chart, this is monthly chart pound USD. Let me zoom out. We can see, according to, you have been following my channel for a while, you remember I talked about this decline to hit this 50 level, and then after it does that, we may be looking at a bounce off or a continuation. Right now it seems to have hit it and just kind of like it's bouncing off. The month of May just started and the month is kind of rallying, and then on Euro USD it's kind of like on the same behavior, hit that level and it's kind of like bouncing off. Now the opportunity focusing on, I want to talk to us about, is actually this. If you know me, I've talked about this strategy many times, which is 3 days in the same direction. You wait for a pullback, then you take a buy or a sell, depending on the case may be. Like for example, we had like 3 days decline. You wait for some kind of pullback, then you follow it in that direction, something like that. So we have the same kind of scenario here, just like as we have here. Buy, pull back, you follow it, or sell, you follow it, just like that. Just like something like you had here, a pullback, then you follow it. Once you have a trend, the whole idea is once you have a trend, then you can wait for a pullback and follow it. In this case, we have a trend of a buy, a bullish buy, and it's the same thing on pound USD. The fact that the two of them had 3 days of buy, so it's like a clear opportunity. So how do we take advantage of it from here? The first thing is to draw a Fibonacci from the lowest level of that trend, which is around here, to the highest level of it, just like this. So once you have that trend, you may take it to a lower time frame, maybe 4 hours, just to see it more clearly what's happening in the smaller picture. So as you can see, it has fallen to about the 61.8 level. So the way you normally play this is that this one that fell to 61.8 level is a very good one, because all you just need to do is you can just take a buy immediately. This level here will be your take profits, then this lower level will be where you put your stop loss. So it's very simple. It's a one-to-one trade. Since this one is below the 50 level, meaning that the pips above here, it's kind of like the pips below. So it's like a one-to-one trade. So that's okay. You get, if in the coming week if it gets to 61.8, you can take another trade there. So it makes it even better than a one-to-one trade, meaning you are gaining more than you are risking. So that's what a one-to-one means. You are risking about the same thing that you are willing to gain. So something like that. Now, as the trade proceeds, you can always make it even better than a one-to-one. What do I mean? For example, let's say as the week starts, you take a buy just immediately on pound USD. Now, once the market gets to around, let's say the 23 points, let's say it begins to buy and gets to around the 23.6 level, you can now adjust that your stop loss that you put around the 100 level, so that's your entry. So it becomes a zero risk trade. Then you can take a partial profit, maybe like half of what you are risking, or like half of what you have already gained. So let's say your equity is showing like plus $1,000. You can take $500 off the market, or even $700 off the market. Then you have adjusted your stop loss to above your entry or just above your entry. So it's a zero risk trade. So if, for example, eventually the market pulls back to your entry, you don't make any loss. You understand? You don't make any loss. So that's how you manage this trade. And let's also look at the same thing on pound USD. Euro USD. We'll take it from the smaller level to the highest level, just like this. Then we can also look at it in the smaller time frame just to see what has happened so far. So this way it is from here up here. So clearly we can see that the pound USD chart is kind of ahead. The pound USD has already declined to around the level where we're ready to buy. But for the Euro USD, it hasn't really done that yet. Although some people usually take buys around the 38.2, but you don't put your stop loss all the way down. Put your stop loss maybe somewhere higher. You understand? Not all the way down. Just way somewhere higher. Maybe just a little bit below the 61.8 level, because that way you are kind of risking more. So it kind of got to the 38.2 level and bounced off. So precisely, watch how the week goes. If this can pull down a little bit more, maybe back to around the 38.2 or 50 level, then this would be a nice buy. So you can at the week start, maybe set a penny order at the 38 and 50, maybe at the 61, put in your stop loss for the one at the 50 at this lower level, 61.8 at this lower level, the one at the 38.2 just a little bit below the 61.8 level. So this is the opportunity, guys, in the coming week. The trend right now on Euro USD and Pound USD is kind of bullish, at least in the daily time frame. In the short term, it's kind of bullish. So we'll see how that plays out in the coming week. If you got value from this, please like and subscribe to the channel and share the video. I'll see you next week when I bring another update. Bye.